That is head coach John Tortorella. His team winning in overtime, beating the Penguins 2-1. Let's follow up here with Brandon Dubinsky. He just told me in the dressing room, second thing I asked him, he said, look, this is all great, but we've got to worry about St. Louis now and put together the consistency that John Tortorella is talking about. That is not an easy thing to do. You want to sit on this and feel good for a long time. Now you've got to go into a building in St. Louis where you've already beaten the Blues one time a couple of weeks ago. You know they're going to be hungry. They were sitting there tonight waiting for you. It's a big challenge in another test of character tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. But enjoy it for another few minutes, I would say to Dubinsky. Just relax a little bit. Get some food in you, and then we're going to fly to St. Louis. And they'll be ready for that tomorrow. St. Louis didn't play tonight. They're waiting for the Blue Jackets to show up. This is an emotional game for the Blue Jackets at home, coming off a nice, well, not a nice win. They scraped the win by in New Jersey, weren't playing the right way. So they're building, and I like, and they say, and we say all the time, you win different ways. Another great challenge tomorrow in a tough building in St. Louis.
Yeah, no question. But as we get near the end of November here, this is what you
Movember.
said. Yeah, I can't wait till we're at the end of November.
No, you got to leave that on.
I am not leaving that on.
Please.
1 minute. No, please.
Diet black.
Please, look at you. Mr. Clean
I'll give
Shaven,
you some,
please leave that on. No.
Just for men.
Me and Keith Hernandez are going to be tight. We're going to hang out. But seriously, you talked about how important it was to take that November or the October record and turn it around in November. They've done that.
Yeah, they really have, and I think this was the record they just set, or they just met with 8 wins in November tonight. They can break it tomorrow. That's a big deal, coming off a terrible month. They have to have a great month like they've had in November, and then the new segment starts till Christmas. We'll say December's kind of a weird month because you get a 5-day break, but it's a lot of good things right now, and they've got to feel good about what they've just done there.
All right, we got to head to the airport. We'll talk to you from St. Louis tomorrow as that wraps up our portion of the Tim Hortons postgame show. But we've got much more of it to come on the other side of this break on the Scioto Downs Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.